Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at modeling this T-33, surface modeling this. I'll be using the formers that I found online here to do this. And if you want to get these pictures and stuff like that, you can just look online and just look up T-33 blueprints and you should be able to find it. Or if you can't find it, then send me an email, and if I still have them, I'll go ahead and send them to you. Alrighty, so let's take a look here at this T-33, and I've got the blueprints in here already, and this is what I've done. Now, if you're wondering how to do this, what you do after you have your pictures of what you're using, like this side view here, you just come up here and insert a canvas. And then you insert it from your computer, and once you find, let's say if you had a screenshot of it, then you just use your screenshot, and then it'll ask you where you want to put it. Then you can move it around and stuff. And if you're having trouble doing that, just check out one of my videos on learning Fusion 360 while modeling an airplane. I explain in detail how to insert the canvas. Then to get these pictures on these planes, what you do there is just use a offset plane, and then you select this plane here, and then you just move the plane to where you want it to be, and then you just put your canvas on that plane. So then I have all these formers here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is open everything up here. Now I'm going to turn off these in the back here, the canvases. So I'm going to turn all these off. Don't need them right now. Okay. And I'm going to turn B off also. And I'm going to sketch this first former here. And I have these labeled too, so I know the plane I need. And what you want to do also is make sure that this line is on this plane here. And it is. And I want to create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to use a fit point spline and make sure you snap to the center line here. And I'm using more than 1 point just for speed to get the shape faster. And the less points you use, the better. It'll give you a smoother curve. Okay, that looks decent. Then we'll go ahead and finish sketch here. And we have that. And the sketch here, I'll change this to A. I can turn that off and turn former A off and turn former B on. And turn the construction plane B on also. Now, having all this labeled like this is great. So when you model these type of airplanes, stuff like that, it's best to get in the habit to labeling everything so you can find it real fast and turn it on or turn it off real quick. And I want to make sure this line is on the center plane, and it is. I'll click this, create sketch, and do the same thing. Make sure this is a center line here. And that little bump in there, that will be added later. This right here. And also, excuse the background noise, my printer is running again. Always 3D printing something. Okay, that looks good. We'll go ahead and finish this sketch. And I will label this B. And go ahead and save this. Now we can turn B off, the canvas, and we can turn on sketch A. They turn on the side here. And we have this. Now, create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to use a fit point spline. Now it doesn't snap here, so we cancel this and use the letter P for project. And I'm going to project this and this. Click OK. Then use fit point spline. Now there are other ways you could do this too, but you could use a 3-point arc and other things, but I'm using this so I can adjust this on the fly. So I can adjust this curve on the fly as I go along. And I didn't project these on the bottom here. Let's see if it'll snap to these. And if it doesn't, then I have to project them as well. So I'll cancel this, and it doesn't. So letter P again. Then select this and click OK. Now fit point spline, snap it to it. And that looks good. Finish sketch. Now we change this to surface, and we're going to loft. But before I loft this, let me cancel this, turn on the top. Okay. What I want to do first, create a sketch. Doesn't really matter what plane. Now make sure you have your 3D sketch turned on here. I'm going to use a fit point spline. Snap it onto this back here. Click OK. Finish sketch. Okay. Now we come over here to loft. This line, and we want to add rails. So we click this plus here, and we want the top, bottom, and this. Then go ahead and click OK. And that's our first piece of this. Then I can label this Fuse 1. And that looks really good. Now what I'm going to do is turn this off, turn Sketch A on, and create a sketch on this plane. Use a fit point spline, see if it locks there. It doesn't. So we're going to project. And the bottom one. Excuse me. Okay. Now I'll use a fit point spline. Okay, delete this line here. Gonna go all the way around with it. And finish the sketch. Cancel this. And turn off the canvases and have a look. Okay. Now we see this is a little high, so we turn the sketches back on. And you can see why I put this here, so I can adjust this type of stuff on the fly, like that. Now, if I had just used 2 points, I would have to go back and edit the sketch itself. And we'll look at this from the top also. And we can see this needs to go in a little. And I can adjust that too. So when you're modeling this, just keep adjusting these until you get it to how you want it to be. Okay. Turn off the sketches. Now moving to C. Now if you notice, this is the intake here. We have this intake portion up here. And I'll label this nose. Turn both of these off. And I want to turn on former C. And we can see former C in here. Now, this is going to create a strange shape. If I, let me turn on former B, turn this to the side. As you can see, this is going to create a strange shape here. So this intake will be done later. So what I'm going to do here is just expand this out further. Just cutting off the intake here and do the intake later. So turn off B. And I want to turn on the construction plane C. Select this. And turn off the sketches A, and turn these off. We don't need them. Then I'm going to sketch C here. And on the front here, like I said, I'm just going to bring this around here, and this intake here will be done later. Use fit point spline. Make sure it snaps to the center. Let me cancel this real quick. I want to see former B in case I have to do. Okay, I might be able to do that. Okay. Okay, there's that one. And I want to turn B on again. And this sketch here, label this C. And I don't know why it won't let me move that, but no worries, just leave it with there. Now create a sketch. This plane here. Fit point spline. Use project and project to 2 points. And again, we got to project a 2 on the bottom. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps my channel grow. Doesn't cost anything. Hit that like button as well. And another fit point spline. Okay, finish this. Okay. This is what we have so far, and this looks really good. Now, what we can do also to, once all these are sketched in here, I can put rails on all of these so they all lock onto each other. And once you do that, then we get rid of these little pieces in here that looks like this. But let's go a little further and see what it looks like mirroring all three pieces. Okay, just use a drawing for now. Okay. And we have this little piece here because one of the lines is not directly on the center. It's no biggie, can fix that. And you see, this looks really good. It's following the shape of this. The canvas is nice. And yeah. So what I'm going to do now is turn these off and turn the sketches back on. turn that off. Okay, we have 3 sketches here now. And now what I'm going to do is create a sketch. We went to the wrong plane, so I'll undo this. Create a sketch on this plane here. Project all these points. Use fit point spline. And use project again. Fit point spline. And once again, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also want to remind you guys of the contest that I'm having on the channel here. As soon as I hit the 10,000 mark, I'll be giving away several prizes. A T-35, a 3D Connections CAD mouse, and Polymaker's 3D printing filament. Okay, finish sketch here. Turn off the canvases. And zero this and see what we have here now. Then we're going to add the rails, top, bottom, middle, this one. Okay. Okay. Now we need to all right. Now I will mirror this piece here. Change this to bodies. And we have that. Turn this off and let's take a look at this. Okay. So now some little spots that need to be fixed, but all in all, this looks really good. Now this one looks a little better, except for these areas right here where they join together. And that's because I moved the, let me show you here. I moved the sketches around to fix those areas. Now, And a little more work, but this is looking good. So I just need to play around with the rails a little to get what they actually need. But yeah, like I said, this is looking really good. As you can see, it's matching up everything around here. And the top. And the front here. Now here, put C in here. Turn these off for a second. And former C is in here. And looks about the same from there to here before it gets smaller. So what I'm going to do is use an offset plane, and that construction C, or I don't have to use it, I could just use this and move this back about right there. Click OK. And then label this C.5. Turn this off. Turn C on. And I want to create a sketch on plane C. Turn these other sketches off. Okay, and turn off the front here so I can look at this former. Like I said in the past, that surface modeling in airplane, it's takes more time to do, and it's just up to you which process you want to use when modeling an airplane. Now, if I wanted to do this really fast, I would have just used forms on it. But I want to show you guys how to do this with surface modeling. So the more practice you get, things will become easier to do. Okay, finish this. Turn that back on. Now, C.5. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane here. And I want to project this sketch here onto it. Finish sketch. Okay, this is slightly off here, no biggie. Come up here to loft. Click OK and see what this looks like. Okay, now we're going to have to put some rails in here, or one for this top up here to pull this up. Come back here to this sketch here, right click and edit sketch. Okay, I need to turn that sketch back on. Come back to this, right click, edit. And we want to add this. And I need a bottom one down here now. So we cancel this. Create a sketch. This point here. Undo this. Create a sketch on this plane. Project this, this. Okay. Now we go to loft. Zero this out. And it doesn't look like I really need those other rails there. but in case you do, they are there. But it looks like I might need them because this is all up too much. So what I do here is go back to the loft and then add the rails, more rails, to pull these down like they should be. Then click OK. So I got to work on this a little more. Okay, this is looking much better now. Go ahead and mirror this. Okay, and this is a good start. Go back and clean up some areas on this and continue on with this. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video because it's Well, I'm already an hour into it. And now what I'm going to do when I come back to this, I'm going to show you guys how to clean up all this stuff here that's needed. But the shape is there now. And we'll do the front intake here also on the next video. So next video, clean up and get this front intake here that goes down and through here. Yeah. But anyway, I'd like to invite you to join my Facebook group and my Patreon site. Both are called CAD Build Fly RC. Go over there and have a look at things. And if you can, become a paid member on my Patreon site and join my Facebook group. So yeah. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.